Okay, so, Brian Stewie, what the deuce is up with this Dharmasthala thing? I read that in 2024 and 2025, there were these huge allegations about bodies buried near a temple. That's not your usual Sunday picnic, you know?
What the deuce, indeed. The claim as reported is that a sanitation worker said he was compelled to bury hundreds of bodies between 1995 and 2014, some allegedly showing signs of assault. He even identified 13 burial sites. Chilling if true. Emphasis on if.
Right, and investigators reportedly found some remains at a few locations, while others were empty. Forensics even said at least one skull was male, which both corroborates and contradicts parts of the testimony. That ambiguity is exactly where public narratives go off the rails.
So it's like when I tell Lois I only had one beer and then the recycling bin testifies otherwise?
Crude analogy, but yes, claims require evidence, and evidence requires context. The whistleblower also alleged threats and named a powerful religious figure, someone with political clout. That escalates this from local scandal to a national stress test of institutions.
And then there's the media angle. Reports say a court order led to thousands of articles and posts being taken offline. I'm a writer, so the phrase gag order makes my fur stand up. Is that protecting due process or smothering public scrutiny?
Wait, 8,800 posts? That's like all the times Megs tried to text a boy. Why yank that much stuff unless something's really messy?
Or unless the information environment is contaminated, rumors, inaccuracies, deliberate misinformation. The question is whether restraint preserves fairness or simply creates an information vacuum ripe for conspiracy.
Meanwhile, politics rushes in. Some leaders demand transparency, others frame it as an attack on faith. I guess some people just don't appreciate intellectual nuance. Could both things be true, that faith communities feel targeted and that transparency is still non-negotiable?
How do regular folks figure it out? Like, do we wait for a big final report and just hope it's not a snooze fest?
We ask disciplined questions where chain of custody and forensic protocols followed. Which claims have independent corroboration? Who benefits from amplifying or suppressing the story? And crucially, where are the safeguards for potential victims and for the rights of the accused?
Also, timeline matters. Allegations spanning 1995 to 2014, surfacing publicly in 2024-25. Why now? What changed? Witness safety? Political incentives? New evidence?
And what do we do with the empty pits? Do they mean the story's fake, or that memories are flawed, or that evidence was moved?
Precisely the uncomfortable uncertainty. Victory as mine belongs only to the truth once verified. Until then, skepticism with compassion.
So faith, politics, and silence, do we accept tidy narratives or tolerate complexity while demanding transparency and due process?
I say we keep watching, ask better questions, and don't let anyone saint or scoundrel be above the truth. Also, maybe don't bury things, ever. I feel like that's a pretty good rule.
On that rare note of wisdom from the Big Oaf, I concur. What do the rest of you believe,